I've got two collections here, and I'm going to do a couple of poems from some of the collections, and I'm in the Highgate Poets anthology. So, now this poem is from Heartbroke. Heartbroke's full of poems all about breaking up in relationships. And this one's called A Shell Explodes. In your head, a shell explodes when it's over, and a small piece of shrapnel flies into the heart. And you curl up in a fetal position, pain radiating through your body to your fingertips, and you go through the motions of your life, smiling and talking as if you were alive. And people think you're okay, but you know that deep down inside you're dead. This one is about my sort of off-on relationship, and it's called When You Leave. Take your fucking slippers and that t-shirt I washed last week and the 2 pairs of socks under the bed. Take your empty beer bottles and the tobacco sweepings on the table. Take a bag from the fridge of your sausages and chops and the leftover chicken wings in tin foil and the bowl of rice and peas. And don't forget to take that strong smell of cigarettes hanging in the kitchen, making me cough, so I have to light scented candles everywhere. When you leave, take with you that smell of meat cooking in my vegetarian kitchen and your fingerprints all over my remote control. Take the whole soul lot with you, and I'll reclaim my space. Reclaim the silence. I'll turn off the TV and the endless LBC discussion programmes. Turn off the constantly on background noise so I can live in a silent space where I can think, so my head is in a place where I can write again. Until the next time I miss you. This one is one I wrote about 2 weeks ago. I'm going to be I work with victims of violence in my work, and I've kind of put myself forward and been sort of grabbed for a summit which is in June, which is being chaired by Angelina Jolie and William Hague, our Foreign Secretary. And it's a 2-day thing, and they're having poetry interspersed between it. And they were rather keen on me because of my work with victims of violence. So it'll only be like 4 minutes lots, but hey. Angelina Jolie, eh? Whoa! I'll tell you all about her when I finish.
Brad Pitt would be better.
That is true, that is true. So I've started to write a series of poems about women and violence. And the summit is about sexual violence against women in war and how to stop it. So this is the first one I wrote, and it's called Lost Property. 200 girls vanished from a school in Nigeria. 200 girls, Boko Haram, kidnapped in Nigeria. 200 girls whose mothers cried for help in Nigeria. 200 girls, the Western press heard their story in Nigeria. 200 girls, a president's wife spoke out in America. 200 girls, foreign task forces sent to Nigeria. 200 girls scattered far and wide in Nigeria. 200 girls still missing in Nigeria. This poem I'm doing for Kate. Because she bought my anthology because she said she really liked this poem, and it's called Patchwork. See this scar? No, here on the bridge of my nose, sitting next to Dad in his car. Wet road, concertina, crash! Back and front of the car, I mean. Hit my nose on the windscreen, must have broken it. No one noticed at the time, just a cut. See this one? No, here, middle of my forehead. Third eye position. Yep, Dad again. He was driving in the back lane. I opened the garage door. Bang! The lock hit my forehead. Blood gushed down my face. Freaked everyone, mostly Dad. See that one? No, here on my little finger. Broken glass. Bottle. My brother Mike did that one. I was little. Can't remember now. Can't remember how it happened. You can't see on my belly appendix, caesarean, kidney, crisscross lines here and here and here, like signposts on the route map of my life. Knees, you can't see them now, except there was a photo at my mum's, my first Holy Communion. White lacy dress, angelic smile, and stick legs in white ankle socks, knees covered in scabs and scars, climbing trees, came off my bike, fell off my roller skates. Just a patchwork, really, me. And this is the last one. This is one I discovered recently and people seem to like it. It's called You Know What It's Like. You know what it's like when you get something, you really get something, one of life's experiences goes click in your head, and it's so clear and obvious. You just want to let everyone know. You want to explain it because it's easy, and then you see someone who hasn't got it yet and you decide to tell them because it's so simple, and when you've explained it they'll get it straight away. So you tell them and they say, nah, it's not like that. So you tell them some more and they shake their head. And then you think you need to try harder, so you do. And then they start moving away from you, and you're talking and following them, you don't realise they're getting pissed off, and suddenly they lose it and get angry and you back off, hurt and confused, and think, why can't they get it? It's simple, really.
Thank you.